What's up, guys? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Well, we have a lot of breaking news going on for XRP and the entire crypto market today. Clearly, we could see lots of Bitcoin talk and narratives that are making rounds on the social platforms and crypto communities. So if you guys are prepared for all the juicy news, let's jump right in. Welcome back to Moneyside, your favorite crypto news channel. If you are new here, we welcome you to the XRP fam. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our daily crypto news updates. We'll hit it off with this tweet from TruthSeek33, who says, T-2 days till the deadline to claim Spark. Again, I can't insist on this enough. You guys, time is running out, and you have limited time now to claim your spot. Another tweet from Community Flare says, don't miss out. If you were holding XRP at the time of the Flare Network snapshot 12/12/2020, you have a couple of days to claim FLR. If you held XRP on a ledger, check the video below. If not, read the second tweet on this thread. He shares a video that you can also check out on his tweet where he shares relatively simple steps on how to claim your Flare, the FLR. Far from that, has anyone else noticed how Bitcoin narratives are coming around? Everything is just crazy. The XRP bully, in his tweet, goes ahead and shares a short video there. And this one, guys, is just mind-blowing. Warning, I think the best thing to do is for the US and other countries to get together and agree that in none of their countries will Bitcoin be convertible into the local currency. Dr. Darrell Duffy, during today's Senate Banking Subcommittee hearing. At this point, I don't know what to say, but Bitcoin has to go. There. And just a little too many narratives and Bitcoin talks that are throwing direct hits at Bitcoin. We might not quite know how long it will take for Bitcoin to die, but we will see XRP rise right through the ashes when it eventually does. Further, on the Bitcoin talks, we could see a tweet from Discloset TV that says, new Bitcoin is a disaster for our planet, claims Democrat Senator Elizabeth Warren. Calls for a crackdown on environmentally wasteful cryptocurrencies. It's right there. And you guys can see it all for yourself. We've been talking about the green economy, and now it seems like all forces are pushing for just that. Cryptocurrencies tend to pose particular dangers to our economy. Besides the rip-offs, the instability, and the extent to which cryptos help criminals with cyber attacks, cryptos have adverse environmental impacts. And all this points directly at Bitcoin. Now, we've been saying it. The world needs a greener economy, and there is no better time than now. That means there will be a wave of cryptos dying, and it's upon you to choose the correct coins as early as now. In the midst of all this, XRP will be the heart of the new financial system. Here we, of course, let the facts do the talking. We will look at those shortly. A tweet from David Gockstein says, I can see XRP being next to be accepted as a legal tender. Sooner or later, this is a significant event that will take place because once Bitcoin is out of the picture, XRP will strike hard. Mr. Guyan007 tweeted, people ask me, how do I get rich? I told them to buy XRP and hodl for a few years, and they will be rich. I used to buy 50 Bitcoin back in the day when my friend and family laughed at me, and now I get the last laugh. Everybody now investing in XRP. Back in the day, 50 Bitcoin didn't seem like a lot, but now with 50 Bitcoin, you're filthy rich or wealthy. In a few years, the same thing might happen with XRP. It won't be surprising to see if you have 50 XRP, you are rich as well. Everything in the crypto world is always about time and being patient. Let's look at this tweet from Ripple. Novati Payments joined our global payment network to tap RippleNet's on-demand liquidity, the ODL service. Find out how the payments processor is leveraging XRP to improve cross-border payments drastically. We have, of course, been talking about the Great Reset, the cyber attacks. So let's talk about the timeline here. First, the cyber attacks take place, and so much news comes out. Next, there's the blackout. No electricity in sorts, which leads to food shortages. Before we know it, everything shuts down, and I'm sure this will be happening globally. Of course, this could happen for a few days, and then a great reset will occur. At this point, the most important thing is to be prepared, because when all this takes place, XRP will emerge as the new heart of our financial system. Alex Cobb tweeted, Pump is undercover XRP bag holder confirmed. He touts Bitcoin because of a bigger audience, which is better for the companies/platforms he invested in. Good to know. He shares a tweet from Pomp that he shared back in 2018, showing XRP in the lead of 2017's best-performing crypto assets. And it's good to notice that XRP is not even on this. We can't say this enough. XRP will emerge at the top and nothing can stop that from happening. And what do you think, guys? XRP 27648639 shares a tweet where he says Pakistan's Faisal Bank adopts Ripple's blockchain technology. This is old, but it's undoubtedly one of the great things that people who are new to the XRP community should be seeing. Indeed, old is gold. The whole world will soon be intertwined with Ripple's technology. Remember, we are slowly entering this era of digitization of ones and zeros, and it's crazy what the future holds for us. That Gold Telegraph says central bank digital currencies, 86% of central banks around the world are researching digital currencies. 60% of them are developing their own digital currency. 14% have already begun deploying pilot projects. You want a digital? You're going to get it. As we keep saying, CBDCs are inbound, and we will see all these cryptocurrencies die and vanish in time. Even Garlinghouse keeps saying this. 90% of the cryptos we are seeing now will eventually die. Maybe even a little more than that. I mean, just look at these percentages that we have mentioned here. We wouldn't be surprised to learn that most of them actually already have their CBDCs ready to go for use when they need them the most. At XRP Vampire wrote, breaking news. The U.S. Senate voted 68-32 on Tuesday to approve a sweeping package of legislation intended to boost the country's ability to compete with Chinese technology. Crypto adoption? Get ready. As we can see, more innovations and adoptions are coming through, and it seems like the U.S. is also coming through in time also. The U.S. is undoubtedly working hard behind the scenes. X. Anderson says, I believe PolySign is waiting for the Ripple lawsuit to end. People have been trying to figure out when PolySign could go, because guys, that will also be huge. And I believe there is no better time for them to do so than after the Ripple lawsuit is settled. XRP Crypto Wolf says the U.S. Senate passes crypto bill to make distributed ledgers a key focus. Again, here we see more innovation and adoption happening in the U.S., which is exciting to say the least. And as we are seeing from the John E. Deaton 1, XRP holders are now everywhere. He shares a funny true story where he says, at a gas station near my law firm, a Bitcoin ATM was installed. I was looking at it, and the cashier said to me, dude, I wouldn't buy Bitcoin. You should buy XRP because it's the safest, best bet of all cryptocurrencies. He goes on to explain, I played dumb and said the following. The safest? Isn't XRP the one that the SEC filed a case against? The cashier replied, yeah, that's the one. The lawsuit is bullshit, but it's actually a good thing because when it's over, XRP will be the one crypto that has certainty. I responded to the cashier that he was very astute in his observations and that I was going to seriously look into this XRP token that he was talking about. As I was walking out, he yelled, I'm telling you, man, XRP is the way to go. It seems XRP holders are now everywhere, and whether most people realize this now or not, this token will be wilding in a few months. Now, as we wind up today's video, let's take a look at this tweet from Gold Telegraph, who says, breaking news, the Bank of England said that payments with stablecoins, a form of cryptocurrency usually pegged to a traditional currency, should be regulated in the same way as payments handled by banks. Tether, not thrilled about this, I am sure. Now, as we keep on saying, guys, everything is soon going to take place all at once. Tether news will come out being exposed, the death of Bitcoin, then the reset. Here's when we will see XRP thrive into the new era of the digital economy. With that in mind, let's take a look at the technical analysis of XRP. XRP has an amazing chart with huge upside potential. CBDCs are on the rise, and banks all around the world are trial running their first iterations of a CBDC. There's tons of evidence and speculation as to Ripple's, XRP's creator company's connections with the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, and many other banking institutions. CBDCs could potentially be built on the XRP ledger, and I don't want to miss an opportunity like this. The CBDC revolution is going to change the world forever. There's a chance for XRP to go in accumulation range between support and resistance for some time before breakout to anyway. The good signs are strong monthly support and uptrend line still holds, so we are technically bullish, and bullish scenario seems more likely. However, if bulls lost monthly support, then more longer time of accumulation at deeper zones is expected. For short-term traders, the best strategy is to buy at support with strict stop loss and then sell around resistance. Trade safely, guys. Please keep in mind, we're not a licensed financial advisor. All the videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Tell us what you think in the comment section below and let's have a conversation. As always, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like this video and to click on that subscribe button down below. Turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.